Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's GNS Designs Custom Wraps coming at you on Dekalb, Illinois. On today's episode, we're doing a chromedelete in the Tesla Model 3, Y3, Y2K, whatever it is. It's a Model 3. But anyways, so on chromedelete, people love this thing. The previous one we just did was a Jaguar on the Rose Gold. And but anyways, on this one, you can see here's what we're doing today. So on this one, you got the door handles, the sensors, everything on here. So it's not going to be too bad. Customer, I told him that when we wrap this bad boy, that when the mirror opens and closes right here, we're not going to be able to do that because it's going to rub the material right off. So, but hey, I just want to show you guys all that stuff here. We're going to also do the headlight and taillight tint. We're going to do a medium tint and a dark tint. And on this here is so the Tesla badge logo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the design, put an overlay over the top of it so it blends in, so it goes with the rest of the car. Well, let me show you a little something about this Tesla. So many of you who've not had a Tesla, have never seen a Tesla, let's check this out. So to be able to get in the car, first thing you need is you need a key. See this key? It looks like a credit card, right? Debit card, bank card, whatever you got. Courtesy of Tesla, right there. Yep, see? However you want to see it. So to get into a Tesla, like this one in particular, you got to do one of two things. Take this card and put it right here. See, I just locked it. Now I'm going to unlock it. Now you can press on the door handle, like so. Door opens, you can get in this thing. Now this one's pretty nice. I like white. So the white interior, as you can tell inside here, looks pretty nice. Got the big old panoramic roofs in here. Huge. So if you've never seen one of these before, here's what it looks like right now. Nice screen and everything. You wouldn't think it would look that big inside here, but it's nice, it's comfortable. You just shut the door. And that's it. So, like I said, headlights, taillights, chromedelete door handles. Back here, we're gonna wrap that too. So, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, notification button, and don't forget to subscribe to your boy Gene at GNS Designs, because you know what? We'll keep bringing you more and more content. Till then, peace out. Alright guys, so simply just put the material on top of the door handle right here. Just use your finger or use a squeegee, whichever one you want to use. Just like so. So with this being a Tesla, you don't have to take the door handles off. You don't have to do anything silly or stupid like that. Just to save you some time. So just make sure your blade is brand new, sharpened and broken and whatever, so you have a brand new blade on it so it's easier to cut with. So you just follow the body line of it. Stick it in there. Just nice and easy. Like so. Okay, do the same thing on the bottom. Just take your time so you don't mess up the car. You don't need to be in a rush. Alright guys, so I recommend if you don't have a squeegee, or if you want to do something just a little bit different, here's another thing that I do also. I use a little soft tuck tool. What I mean by soft is, see this thing right here? I can like bend it, I can flex it, I can do whatever. So, see? So that works, comes in handy too. So add up some heat, just a little bit, you don't need a lot. Bring it inside here. Just do it a little at a time. And start tucking it in. Alright guys, on this chrome delete on this Tesla is actually pretty nice. So if you guys go and do chrome delete on this Tesla Model 3, the film actually, there's a rubber gasket seal up underneath here. Just pull this bad boy down and you can tuck it, you can tuck that vinyl up underneath there. So you get a nice clean smooth looking look for that. And then on the top part right here, because see this is actually put together in a couple of pieces here. So I got this going right up against the edge right there. But there's a piece right here, I'll show you on this one right there. So that piece right here is a little lip. So basically tucking that into that, I'm just going to trim it all the way off. So then you got a nice clean piece. Alright guys, I want to show you guys this corner piece right here. See that little angle piece right there? It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you want it to kind of look beautiful as possible. Sometimes it's hard for people to do because a lot of people like to try and pull it over, and at that time when you do pull it over, it actually shrinks back up and it fails. So what I like to do so it still looks good, still does what it needs to do, is let me show you right here. So I'm going to be cutting this, putting this piece down and laying it over the top. So I'll show you. Everybody has their own way of doing things, but this is what seems to work for me. So I cut a little notch out right here. It's a little one, so it's not a lot. Cut it straight up this way. So I got a little bit of a flap there. So then I'll tuck this little piece down right there. It didn't work. Okay. I actually cut too much down. So you can do like that. Trim it up here on the side a little bit. There's many ways you can do it, but here, let's show you that. So there's this way here, you can cut it so the whole piece folds over first, trim it and put it on the top. There's also another way you can do it too. So you can just trim it nicely, hold the knife so it doesn't cut the car. So you want to push it just barely enough. So you always want to make sure your knife is brand new cut. Blade's not messing with it, because if you figure if you cut the car, what happens? You basically destroy the customer's vehicle and insurance, liability issues, all that fun stuff. So I got that piece cut off right there. Okay, we're looking good right there. The next piece will do the same situation, where it comes down a little bit here and there. Push it down so it looks all pretty. Same situation again, barely even touch the knife. Just a little bit. Not even enough to do anything. Come down lightly and out at an angle. So come down, pull it off because you don't need that. Okay. So then we will just cut this piece away right there just a little bit, because we don't need that. It's kind of in our way, but we'll get to that part later. So I'll put that down right there. So the next piece you would do is just put this right over the top. So you can do it like this too. There's many ways of doing it. Here's another situation here. So basically you can't really see unless you're really looking for it, but you trim the very top off just a little bit in the very top. So it's just right around the corner. Come up and around. Like I said again, very lightly hold the knife. Do not push that hard. If you do push that hard, you're gonna go through both pieces of material you just did. And the second thing you're going to end up doing is cutting the car. And we obviously do not want to cut the car. You want this to look good. So now I'm going to trim this up. Trim this little piece off right here. Okay, so that's up underneath there. I'm going to trim this piece off right here too. Just a little bit of pressure, not much. Tuck that up underneath there. And look at that, nice clean cut. A little cover over top of it. It's not going to fill, it's not going to pull back. You're limited to how much stuff you can move and stretch and stuff, so tuck that bad boy up underneath there, and there you go. That's how you do a corner piece on a window. Alright guys, here's another situation right here. So we got a chrome delete on the door. So a lot of people are going to try to cut this off, and they're going to probably jam their knife all the way up underneath here. There's a lot of gap you can put underneath there. I mean, you don't really need your knife out like that and jig it in there and twirl it around. You only need the knife out just that much, if not just a little bit more. Just hold the knife firmly at an angle. As you can see here, left hand, right hand, you know, that's if you're left-handed or right-handed, but I like to use this. So this actually fits, this knife fits nicely right in the center of the door jambs also. So I use this whole thing also. So I use this little bit of blade right there. That's all I need. This little itty bitty teeny tiny little blade, as you can see right there. There's not really a whole lot there to see. That's all you need. Cut the car. Don't cut the car. That's all you need. So make sure you get your vinyl all set up to where you want to. As you see, I can kind of got an outline here where I want to go. So I'm going to take this little piece right here. All I need is go on just a little bit. It almost sound like just a little bit, like Bob Ross, you know, just a little bit. So and that's here. See, now I'm cutting it all the way down. I keep going. Alright guys, you guys saw how that was done in time lapse. Only thing I got to do here is, you can see, I just got to wrap that corner piece up in there, wipe it out, clean it up. Did the whole piece all the way around, brought it up, tucked it in over underneath here, up and around this corner. Did the same thing up on the top up here. Knife was taped on the top. But that's pretty much how you do it in time lapse, so you guys can see how that was done. So it can be done. Just take your time, be patient, and you can do all this yourself too. And if you can't, well, you know, that's how I do it. Alright guys, now you know how to do a chrome delete on this Tesla Model Y3, and if you have any comments or questions on how I did it, if the video wasn't good enough, or you want to be more detailed than what I did, just let me know. I got a couple of videos coming out with the how I actually did the taillights and the headlight tents in medium and dark film, so just stay tuned. You'll see those here very soon. Thanks for watching, and thanks again. I appreciate you guys. Till then, catch you guys in the next video. It's a wrap.